live video from Kat, Flylady Kat. It's our morning chat. If you are already on the chat, please make sure you're in top chat. I'm in live chat, not top chat. No, top chat or live chat? Live chat, not top chat. But nobody's hearing you. And I think Irene is on here already. Hi, Irene. Good to see you. Yeah, and I'm in live chat also. Good morning. You were first on this morning. Okay. Nurse Babs is here. Good morning, Nurse Babs. How are you this morning? Lisa Iao says happy Monday. Happy Monday to you. It is a wonderful day. I just got back from the gym and did my little workout. Susie Q is here. Good morning, Susie. Margaret Rose is here. Hey, Margaret. Renee Berry. Good morning. Libby Chapman. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Good to have you. Mary Sellers. Roll Tide, Mary. Yes, ma'am. Good morning. Jessica Smith, good morning. Today is my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday to your girl. Kiona is here. Good morning, Kiona. Curly Kiki. Pat is here. Oops. Patty Taylor is here. Hi, Patty. Amy Brizendine is here. Good morning. She's in DeLand, Florida on vacation, not too far away. Brittany Douglas is here. Good morning from Kentucky. Weekly Home Blessing done. Gani Shoughton Lawrence is here. Hi, Gani. Donna is here. Hey, Donna. Donna Hacker. It's raining in Branson, Missouri. It's raining in the whole world, I think. Debbie Ernst, good morning from Indiana. Hi, Debbie. Jackie Longnecker is here saying hi to you and me, Mr. B. Mr. B is here. Hi. Saying happy Monday. Gina Perry. Good morning, Gina. Connie Miller is here. Good morning, Connie. Irene said, slowly working on my weekly home blessing, still recovering from my eye surgery, so need to take it easy. Absolutely. Don't bend over or do any of those things the doctor says don't do. Ernestine Frame is here from rainy Kansas. Allison Alden is here. Good morning, Allison. Michelle Kennedy Hawkins, good morning from Alberta, Canada. Only 7 more days of school here. And it is the first Monday in summer. Yesterday was the first day of summer. And today is the first Monday of summer. So it's a brand new season for us. Isn't that good? Gani said, zone done and weekly home blessing. You're rocking it, girl. Nicole Ernst Bohr said, good morning. Good morning. Pat Fisher, good morning. Carolyn Borsich, good morning. Megan Curley, good morning. I feel like I might sneeze. If I do, please excuse me in advance. Okay. So I have my hair cut 3 inches. I don't know if you can tell, but I've been working out, so it's not at its best this morning, but it looked really cute when she did it. Hi, Lisa. Good morning from Cloudy, Indiana. Hi, Lisa Chapman. And Lisa said, Lisa IA, I hope Mr. B enjoyed Father's Day. We had a nice quiet day. We had some friends over in the evening. All of our kids called and wished him a happy Father's Day. There's some presents in the wings, but we just couldn't get together yesterday, and that's the way it usually ends up because they also have their own families and they have their own things they have to do with their daddy. So that's okay. We're good. It's a Hallmark holiday anyway. Hi, Jessica. Good morning. Lisa. Good morning. But we did enjoy it. We both enjoyed it. We went out for breakfast. We had a nice breakfast at Metro Diner, if you're familiar with that. It was on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives a long time ago with Guy Fieri. So since then, it's been very popular down here. I know of 3. There's probably more. I know there's 2 in the parts of town that we used to live in Jacksonville, and there's one down here in St. Augustine. And when we go to Dothan, Alabama, there's a Metro Diner because we've been there. They're all over the place now. Okay, so see what happened? They're no longer a driver, diner, or dive. Okay, so I had eggs Benedict. Yummy. Lisa, I like the length of your hair. It's lovely. Thank you, Lisa. I just got all the dead stuff cut off, or where I had burned it with a curling iron over the years, straightening it all those times. Cindy Cohen, good morning from Southern Kentucky. Is it raining there, Cindy? Good to have you here. Good morning. All right, does anybody want to talk about anything in particular in their home today? Anything you need to talk about? It is Monday. We always meet on a Monday. It's always weekly home blessing hour for our at-home homemakers. It's always one of the parts of the weekly home blessing if you're splitting it up, if you're payroll, or payroll can save it for Saturday. So we are in zone 4. For those who don't know, Irene says Metro Diner is a great place. She's been down here. Let's see. What was I saying? before I forgot. Please remind us how projects work. Are we still working in the zone? Okay, we'll talk about projects in the zone. The zone we're in right now is zone 4, which is your master bedroom. So if you are working zones, which most of you should be doing, that means if you're an at-home homemaker that you're going to do one of 4 parts of your zone today. You get to pick one day this week that's an off day or a free day, so you don't have any zone that day. There's no basic weekly plan that day. If you haven't already done so, get your planners out. Let's plan out the week. Let's see. I just got a note from my real estate broker. Sorry, I'm selling my mother's home. We've got 3 showings right now. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so zone 4 is your master bedroom. So get your planner out, turn it to today if you haven't already planned, which is a little bit of a, you didn't do it right last week, but that's okay. Let's just forgive ourselves, shake it off, and go forward. From now on, I want you to plan out this next week on Wednesday. And so some of you have, and I'm very happy that you did. And you're planning from Monday to Sunday of the next week. For payroll, you're planning on Sunday afternoon from Monday through Saturday of the next week. So if you're an at-home homemaker, go look at your 4 days of the week that you're going to be working. Write zone 4 bedroom, master bedroom across the top, and pick 4 things to do that last 15 minutes or less that have to deal with decluttering in these areas. If you don't have any decluttering left to do, then you can do deep cleaning, which is when you're getting into the easy and more fun stuff. All right, so decluttering, you're going to start with things that are hidden. Closets themselves, the master closet, drawers, cabinets, bookshelves, under the bed, in the corner, things that are kind of hidden. The master bathroom, if you have one, a linen closet, things that are hidden, medicine cabinet, under the sink. So pick 4 things to do. You can't pick all of it. You can't say, I'm going to do the whole bathroom one day, and the whole closet one day, and the whole bedroom one day, and I'll rest the other day. Nope. You got to pick 4 little things and set your timer and work for 15 minutes, putting them in containers of throwaway, put away, give away. At the end of the time, complete the process, taking your throwaway to the garbage, taking your put away and putting it away in your house where it goes, and taking that giveaway to the back of the car and taking it during your errand day to a giveaway place. Okay? All right. So if you have deep cleaning to do, it's going to be even easier because it's 15 minutes or less on something. So you might say, well, my bathroom is decluttered, my bedroom is decluttered, my closet is decluttered. And also, if you do have a master bathroom, even if you have clutter in your bathroom, do take this time, one of the days, to deep clean your shower and or your tub in 15 minutes, because you're only doing that once a month. All right, so now we're going to do, let's say you don't have any clutter. So you're going to do things like, I'm going to take some Pledge and polish my dresser. And maybe that only takes you 10 minutes. I'm going to take some Windex and clean the window itself. Maybe that's only 5 minutes. I'm going to take my vacuum cleaner and vacuum way up under the bed and under the head of the bed and behind it. That might take you 10 minutes. And I'm going to give my floor a really good vacuum. That might take you 10 minutes. Remember, you're doing your whole house in 10 minutes on the weekly home blessing hour. So you can pick 4 things you really need to do in that room. You might want to turn your mattress. There's lots of things you can do, okay? All right, so if you are payroll, you're going to do this in a clump on Saturday morning, or you can spread it out throughout the week if you find you have time to do that during the week. Okay. What else are we planning? We're planning our basic weekly our basic weekly plan. Sorry. So today, if you're at a homemaker, put WHB, weekly home blessing. Tuesday, put free, unless you choose to have a different day as your free day. Wednesday, put planning and desk day. Thursday, write errand day. Friday, car and purse day. Saturday, family fun day. Sunday, renew your spirit. So at-home homemakers, on Saturday, you don't do homework, work in your home. You just do routines. You don't do laundry. You don't do vacuuming. You don't do that stuff. This is the day you save for your family And if your husband works outside the home or even in the home, you have that time together where nobody's doing jobs. If your whole job is to be a homemaker, then you can get this done during the week. Okay, if you're a payroll homemaker, then on Saturday morning, you're going to do an hour of weekly home blessing hour and an hour of, what was the other thing? Oh, basic of zone, sorry. Zone, the 4 parts of the zone. Now you can delegate because you work all week outside the home. The home isn't your main home, your main project. It is one of them. It is one of your things that you do as a mother and as a homemaker, and you love it, but you get to delegate because you work all week just like everybody else is doing school or going to jobs or whatever else. So you delegate because you're the CEO, and then you inspect what you expect. And that happens on Saturday. All right, the only other thing you have to put on there is your routine. So I like you to have a page in your book with all your routines so you can look and see, what do I do first thing in the morning? That's my morning routine. What else do I do in the morning? Laundry, paper routine, clutter check. I have an after dinner routine later on. I have a before bed routine. I have 2 other clutter checks, morning, afternoon, and evening. So get those in your book and then do those things. Okay, good morning, Chrissy. All right, so if you are overwhelmed by a particular segment of your house, let's say that you have a dump room where you dumped all your clutter. So your house always looked okay to the unobservant visitor. But in this room, be it your office or a guest room or a playroom or wherever it is, your basement, you've thrown everything and you're so overwhelmed by that, then you're going to go to you're going to have a project. So for a project, you don't do zones, you skip zones. In order to skip zones, you have to be really, really good at clutter check, because clutter check is going to hold your zones where they are. It's going to keep them in the frozen position so that they don't get worse and more overwhelming, okay? So clutter checks are very important. You have to really commit to those if you're going to do a project. But for a project, get a piece of paper out. At the top of the project paper, write the name of the project. So basement or office or guest room or whatever it is, craft room. It's got to be something that overwhelms you so much that when you're doing the other parts of the house, you can't stop thinking about that room. And you're okay with the way the rest of the house looks if it doesn't get worse, okay? So write the name of the project. So let's say craft room. Then under that, write a mission for that room. In other words, what you think that room's supposed to look like in your dreams, what that room looks like. So let's say that it's your craft room. So getting rid of all the storage that I put in this room that doesn't belong in here, having all of my crafts organized and cleaned up so that only what I really love and enjoy is in this room in an organized manner. Also being able to use this room as a guest room, so I have plenty of closet space for my guests and plenty of floor room. So you have some picture in your mind of what you want this room to be. And then you make a list of all the steps you have to take in order to do that. Not what you wrote in your vision, actual steps like remove the empty boxes, go through boxes one at a time, throw away, put away, give away. Remove extra old crafts or partially done crafts from the closet floor. I mean, you have to be really specific so that when you get to work in that room, you know exactly what you have to do in there. So you write them all down and write their estimated time after each one. And I'm going to allow you to work not 15 minutes, but 30 minutes on this. Or if you're a payroll person, 2 hours on a Saturday instead of 1, because this is just for a limited time. Once you've put down all the allotted times, you add them all up, and then you're going to divide those by 120 minutes, all those minutes by 120 minutes, which is 2 hours, which is how much you work a week. That answer you get is going to be how many weeks it's going to take you to do this. So let's say that your answer came out 7.6. That's 8 weeks. Call it 8 weeks. I want you to put an extra week or 2 in there for slippage. You might have underestimated, somebody might break an arm, you never know, hopefully not, but things happen in life, so you're going to give yourself a couple of extra weeks if you've got a nice long time like that. So in that case, it'd be 9 weeks. Then you're going to take your calendar and you're going to say, okay, today is June 21st, 9 weeks from now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, August 15th, I'm guessing. And you're going to put that date up in the right hand corner, that start date and end date. Because then you can say to yourself, I can't believe this room that's been like this for 3 years or 12 years or 27 years is going to be done by the middle of August or by next September or whatever it is. It might take you a year and a half. It's okay. It's been that way for a long, long time. And you're not going to be doing zones during that whole time. You're going to be just making sure you're doing your clutter checks to keep things from getting worse. Okay? So that's the answer to projects. I hope that was helpful. I just saw a big long text. Let's see what these are. Actually, several. Okay. Gani starts her dinner right after the live. She likes to get it going early. Dickie is in Santa Paula, California, saying hey to everyone. She's so cute. Kathy Young says, yay, school is out, so I finally get to catch you live. Yay, Kathy. Hey, Jesus, Jesus Live Ministry. I thought that was DeJesus, somebody DeJesus. Jesus Live Ministry says, and I can't remember your name, I'm sorry. So tell me your name. I'm having trouble with my Wi-Fi signal. I may have to catch this later. Okay, good morning. Cindy Cohen says, I'm excited to get back into my routines after being gone for a week to attend a wedding, as well as a visit my husband's family in Western Kansas. Routines ground me, don't they? They sure do, Cindy. Connie said, because we just moved, my husband took this week off for a couple of big projects. I'm his assistant, having to be available for spotting him on the ladder and his gopher, so I'm not doing zone this week. And that's understandable, and that happens sometimes. Susan Funk is here. Good morning. And Nancy R. is good morning. Hi, Nancy. Okay. I like her little island with that little palm tree. All right, so what else do we need to talk about this morning? We've only been on for 17 minutes and we've covered a whole lot. There's 54 of you on here, 21 thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Thumbs ups are really helpful. Also, comments are good. Comments are really good for the algorithm. You know what I'm talking about? The YouTube algorithm that says, wow, this is pretty popular. Let's see who we can get this out to who might enjoy it. Granny Jen is here. Good morning. We're downsizing in the new place and traveling back and forth, only bringing what we can use. Yeah, I love it. Good job, Jan. I'm sorry, Jan. Mr. B says, get 5 special Flylady Kat videos a week for $5. Join my Patreon. Yes, there's the link. Margaret said, did you change realtors? Yes, I did. Keone said, thank you for the project detail reminders. You are welcome, Keone. I'm glad you enjoyed that. All right, what else? Anything? Myself, today is the zone for the bedroom. So what I'm going to be doing in the bedroom is reorganizing the contents in the cabinets. That's what I'm going to be doing. Because as you know, in an RV, you have overhead cabinets, and you may not know this, but they're about this big on the front, and they're really deep, like as long as your arm. And so I can fit double rows of things in there, not too high. And there are 4 of them across the top of the bed, and there are probably 3 or 4 of them, probably 3 of them. No, actually, just one of them. I don't really remember. How many cabinets are on our next to the TV, Larry? Just that one set?
Which set of cabinets?
Where our TV is in the bedroom. I know I have cabinets over the laundry, and then are there 2 lift-ups? There aren't, are there?
No.
Yep, it's just 2. Okay, just 2 there. I haven't lived here that long. I'm not that familiar with my own home. But I need to work on those too. Brittany said, are you familiar with Elizabeth Elliot and her radio program, Gateway to Joy? You echo her so often in your wisdom of homemaking and our responsibilities, wives and mothers. No, I've never heard of Elizabeth. I'm sorry she's deceased, but it sounds lovely. I think a lot of it is just old-fashioned common sense, and a lot of people have gotten so into so much modern psychology that they've lost the truth of homemaking. And that's what I'm sharing with you. Connie Miller, I would love to see your wardrobe storage in the RV. I live in a very small house and almost no storage. Oh, you were talking about it now. Thanks. You're welcome. Well, I don't keep my wardrobe in that. My wardrobe is under the bed, my off-season wardrobe. The bed lifts up on hinges and there's a big square space there. And that's where extra blankets go. And that's where my winter and fall clothes are. My spring and summer are in a regular closet. We just have a regular sliding door closet. One half is mine and one half is Larry's. Really simple. Oh, and my extra shoes go in there too. Let's see. Dickie said, this is a great subject this morning on projects. Thanks. You're welcome, Dickie. Cindy Cohen said, my sister blessed a returning mission family with her crafting supplies, and the same day her husband was gifted a Kubota tractor and a small implement. A friend also gifted her daughter a set of dishes. See? That was all on the same day. Remember what I say? Cast your bread upon the waters and it comes back to you. Pardon me. And that's not why you do it, but it does happen. Good morning, Lorraine Anderson. Good morning. So, tell me what you're going to be doing in your bedroom if you're going to be doing a project. That's what I'd like to know. What 4 things are you going to do in your bedroom? What 4 things? For me, it's the 4 cabinets over the bed and the one over the thing.
And we will be doing a RV.
Yeah, that's
video.
on a different channel.
Yeah, I know, but we will be showing our storage.
We'll do all that on a different channel, but not yet. That's right, not the reason at all. That's right, Cindy. Amy Brizendine, I was thinking of you as we drove by St. Augustine yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry we missed each other. Nancy R, need to work on closets. Okay, that's what Nancy's doing, working on closets in her bedroom. What are you doing? And when you say work on closets, what exactly are you doing? Because you can't just open the thing and say, I need to work on this closet. It's overwhelming if it's super packed. So you have to say, I know what, I'm going to start with the floor of my closet so I can get in here. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to separate that into, depending on how huge your closet is or how small, 1 section, 2 section, 3 sections, 4 sections. It might just be the floor of the closet today. Megan Curley is working on her bathroom countertops because underneath, I know Megan is one of my mentees, underneath is already organized. So she's working on the places you can see now. Good job, Megan. Familia Irene Rogers, sock drawer. Awesome. The sock drawer. Don't we have so many pairs of socks that we don't need? Crazy. Nancy's working on her hanging clothes. I like that. Very specific. Ernestine Frame, cleaning closet shelf and deep cleaning carpet on closet floor. Very specific. I love that. Susan Funk, polishing the bedroom furniture, cleaning the blinds, scrubbing the baseboards, and cleaning under the bed. So you don't have any clutter and you're doing deep cleaning. And these things sound like they're going to take so long, but they don't take long. So good for you. Depending on how detailed you get in the polishing the furniture, that could be a whole hour. But if you're just doing like the tops, that will just take you 15 minutes to get them all done. Good. And the blinds, and cleaning the blinds, if they're not filthy, that'll only take you 15 minutes. Scrubbing the baseboard, 15 minutes. Cleaning under the bed. Yeah, absolutely, Susan. Good job. Megan Curley, the baby's has a runny nose. Both babies have a runny nose? Oh, no. I'm sorry, Megan. Tracy Grant. Hey, Tracy. Good morning. I need to find the closet floor. That should be a project. Ha ha. You can do that in an hour. I promise. Good morning, everyone. Sarah. Kiona said, tossing twins' old clothes. Can't believe your twins are already old enough to have their clothes tossed. Sorting new ones. Good job. Donna Hacker, go through hanging closet to see, oops, you flew away here, what I can donate to the SPCA. Awesome. Kathy Young, dusting the blinds, polishing the furniture, and the floor of a closet. Very good. No clutter in Kathy's house. Allison Alden, decluttering my nightstand this morning. Very good. We have so many things in our side tables or our nightstands. Gani Shouten Lawrence, I did the windows and cleaned under the bed. Very good. Nicole Ernst, I need to finish donations. I am sending some to ThreadUp. Good idea. You know, I do want to address that right now. When we When we're decluttering, a lot of people think, well, let me just sell all these things because it costs me so much money. And the one thing that the original Fly Lady says about that is don't do that when you're in the midst of overwhelm. It's too much. Just donate it. But if you've gotten to the point where you're pretty decluttered and now you're maybe doing a second declutter, you're going through your things again and you want to sell some things, that's perfectly okay. The problem is when you're super, super overwhelmed, then you've got all this stuff waiting to be sold. It creates more clutter in your house and it causes more frustration. So if you're at that point, great. But if you're not at that point, don't feel guilty. Just donate it. Okay? But I'm thinking Nicole's been around a long time, so she's at that point. Michelle Kennedy Hawkins, declutter the drawers of the nightstand, dust the nightstands, hanging picture in ensuite, and tidying the hanging clothes. Very nice. No clutter in her house, in her bedroom. Kiona said they outgrow their clothes every 6 months or so. I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? But they're so sweet. Gani Shoughton Lawrence, tomorrow I do the dusting and the vacuuming. Yes. Familia Irene Rogers says, chat as Irene. Okay, Irene. Cindy said, unpacking from vacation, laundry, weekly home blessing hour, getting on track with eating healthfully and watching the scale. Whew, especially after that vacation, right, Cindy? So you're unpacking and doing laundry and the weekly home blessing hour. I love it if you can get the weekly, no, I'm just saying, not as a criticism to Cindy, but I want to just tell you, if you haven't gone on your vacation yet, if you can do your weekly home blessing hour before you leave, and then you're not home that week, then when you come back, you don't have to do it again. It's all done. You just have to do laundry. The first thing you want to do when you unpack is make sure that you put everything by the washer and dryer when you first get home. Don't leave it in the car. And then you have the next 24 hours to deal with that, to get the laundry done, to put your clothes away that are clean, to put your cosmetics away and your hair care products and all that stuff, your toothbrush and suitcases. And then you step back in on, let's say that was a Monday, then Tuesday you'd be doing all the things. And then Wednesday you go right back into planning a desk day, for example. Okay? All right. But I'm with you, Cindy, on the eating healthy. Nicole said, good point, Kat. ThreadUp takes and will donate for you too. Oh, good to know. Gina Thang, hi, I'm from Singapore. Hi, Gina. Welcome. Dickie Talmadge, deep vacuum, mop baseboards, wash curtains, or buy new ones. Donate or throw away old curtains. That's a good plan for your bedroom. It'll look so nice. Dickie is a graduated, well, she sees me once a month still, but Dickie is basically a graduated mentee, and she has a beautiful home. She's got it all decluttered, and it's so lovely. App Mom, that's Linda, right? Good morning. Carolyn Borsich, are any recommendations for vacuuming the stairs? I never feel like they're well cleaned. I say if you have stairs, that's part of your entryway. So anytime you're in zone 1, take that time to give a deep vacuum to the stairs. Lorraine Anderson, yes, I love coming home to a clean house. Yay. Nancy Soretta, good morning. Jumping in late. That's okay. Megan Curley, I need to unpack and repack for Friday. Poor Megan. She just had to go with her husband to Austin for a business thing. He wanted her to take the kids, and so they had fun, and they went there for a couple of days while he had to go to classes. And now, poor thing, she has to pack, unpack, and repack because they're going to Hawaii. Don't you feel sad for her? I'm teasing you, Megan. She's one of my mentees. Oh, Kat, thank you, Dickie said. You're welcome, and it's true. Your house is beautiful. And you know what? Dickie's husband, John, does the most beautiful Christmas things. It would overwhelm me, but John is very organized, and he does these beautiful displays in the windows for Christmas. So pretty. And he gets it all put away. He's a good man. Right, Dickie? Okay. All right, girlies. So I made a video the other day. I don't know if you saw it. I believe that one was for YouTube. The one about finances for your vacation. Did that one go out? The budget?
What's the name of it?
I'll tell you the name. Hold on. Mr. B puts things out for me. And he did accidentally put a Patreon on YouTube and a YouTube on Patreon, but he's just leaving them. It's just going to stay that way. So that YouTube is actually a Patreon now.
But it's going to go on YouTube this week.
Oh, you are going to put it on YouTube?
Yeah, don't you remember?
Oh, I don't remember.
I know.
I think it was Friday. No? Oh, you know what? It might not have released yet. I made an extra one. That's what it is. I think it's going out.
Tomorrow.
I think it's going out tomorrow on YouTube, and it's about having a budget for summer for your vacation. So if you haven't taken a vacation, make sure to watch that one because that's going to be good. Because just because you're a Patreon, if you are, doesn't mean you don't want to also watch the YouTube videos. Because they're all about the program. And part of the program is your finances. And part of your peace is your finances. And making sure you get everything planned out so that you're not out of control. And I know what it feels like to say, well, I can't do a budget because I don't have any money left over. That's even more reason why you need a budget. You need to be aware of where your money is going and what you can do to do a little bit better. And even if you can save just the littlest amount, it's going to give you a feeling of control and power. And it's also going to let you know what needs to be done in your family so that you have more available funds. Maybe you're overspending. Maybe you're living too large. Or maybe you're just living subsiding on a minimum wage, and maybe you need to get another job, or you need to take a job, and sometimes that happens. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, let's see. Michelle Kennedy got a stick vacuum. Her kids love vacuuming. It's their favorite chore. Yes, Michelle, I love it. Connie said, living now in a smaller place is such a blessing. Selling our huge place that served us well, but too hard the last few years to take care of, and was the best decision. Our finances are great. That's wonderful, Connie. Yes, John really enjoys decorating for Christmas. Yes, he does, Dickie. So let me ask you this. How many of you have a budget? And that doesn't mean you're going to use your credit card and not pay it off immediately. So it doesn't mean you're going into debt for it, but how many of you have a budget for your vacation this summer? Just want to know, do you have a budget or do you not have a budget? And then I'll let you know my suggestions for what you can do if you don't have a budget for it. So tell me, budget or no budget? I have a budget. Megan has a budget. Yes. Anybody else have a budget? No room, that's why we're not going. Lorraine Anderson. So you don't have a budget. Is that what you're saying, Lorraine? There's no room in your finances to go. Free things over here. That's right. Susan says we save cash for vacations. Very good. She has a budget. Lorraine has a budget. Good girls. I know it's, I would have been one of the ones if I were you saying, no, I do not have a budget. I plan on putting it on my credit card and having to pay that off all year. Allison has a budget. Trying to budget for my granddaughter's wedding in Australia next year. Good plan. Lots of time, Donna. Dickie has a budget. Good.
And there's a lot of free things you can do.
That's right, and that's what we're about to talk about. Michelle Kennedy, yes, has a budget. Also auto-depositing savings for a big Disneyland trip in a year or two. Good. I like that. Good planning. Have a budget, Gani says. Libby does have a budget, mean you know where every dollar is going. Yes. Good, Libby. I know Libby knows. A lot of you girls are my mentees, so I know you have a budget. But if you don't have a budget, please don't be sad. I just want to talk to you. Tracy said no vacay, wedding last December, and another coming June next year. Okay, Tracy. Nicole said also saving for Disney. Lisa said no budget, husband won't budget. Okay, Lisa, we'll talk about it. All right, anything else? Okay, so if you don't have a budget, here's what you do. You have a staycay. Staycays can cost money because staycays can involve going out to eat and going to local places. But if you have absolutely no money in your budget for that, then you're going to buy different kinds of food at the grocery store, more vacation-like foods, maybe grill foods. You're going to involve your sprinkler or your wading pool or your local lake or your park, things that are free, and you're going to have fun at home. You are not going to do the basic weekly plan So you're not gonna, if today was your weekly home blessing hour and this is your staycation, you wouldn't do it. You just do routines and maybe even use paper plates. You just want to have as little work to do as possible. You're going to sit out in the yard a lot. If it's raining, that's not fun. Maybe you want to change your staycation. But even if it is raining, you can play board games. Gandhi said, we stay at home and we still have a budget. So Gandhi doesn't like to go on vacation, okay? And then there's Lisa's husband who won't budget because apparently he's in charge of the money. She's not in charge of the money. So there's nothing she can do about that if he won't budget. You just have to have staycations. Otherwise, you're going to be in debt. And the truth is, you probably need to have some conversations around that, because what if your husband passes away and leaves you in huge debt? You want to make sure that doesn't happen. I know that's not a nice thing to think about, but sometimes you have to. Connie said, I inherited money from my mom, but that's staying in savings, which having more income now coming in because expenses are lower, saving for a big trip in October. Wonderful. Gani has hobbies. That's true. Margaret says, Margaret remembers when we decorated ourselves for Christmas. That was a fun staycation, huh, Margaret? So we hung Christmas balls in our earring holes. We were crazy. So we were kids, by the way. Margaret was my neighbor. So I just want you to be aware that if you're in charge of the money or have a say-so at all in the money, then you want to have some kind of a savings account so that you do have a vacation that you don't go into debt for, okay? All right. All right, what else? Anything else? Did I miss anything on any of these chats? I don't think so. Allison said, we're going to New England with my in-laws in their RV. Being it is theirs, how would you change things, or would you? How would I change things? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Do you mean how would you change things for your weekly home blessing hour and that kind of stuff? Because you're not going to do any of that. If you're going to be in your relative's RV, you're going to make your bed and maybe fold the bed up every day if that's the case. You're going to help with dishes. You're going to sweep the floor because lots of people traipsing in and out of an RV, it gets dirty quickly. You're going to offer to do things. But mostly I hope you're outside having a ball. That's the whole thing. We're going to New England too. We're going to Maine in August, so that'll be fun. All right, another showing on the house just popped in. Yay. Good. My mother's house is getting shown a lot. I think that's 5 now, something like that. All right, girls. Any other questions, comments, or concerns this morning? I'll wait for you because I know you've got something burning and you're just so ashamed to ask me, or so afraid, or so shy. Allison said yes. Okay, so that's what you're going to do, Allison. You're going to help. That's all. It's not yours, so you're not in charge of it, but you can say, what can I do to help? What would you like me to sweep? Would you like me to sweep the floor for you? But don't even ask about the bed. Get that put away first thing in the morning. Most beds could be a jackknife bed or some kind of a folding bed, mattress, or whatever, and you fold it and put it away. Hey, Misty Amen. Good to have you back. Got 70 people, 78 people on here and no burning questions. Awesome. Okay, kids. We'll take another sip of coffee. Here we go. Hi, Caitlin Cunningham. And we've been on here for almost 40 minutes. We've had a good conversation. Michelle Kennedy said, I had one child's birthday and one child's confirmation. Lots of gifts to find homes for. Yes, ma'am. One thing about, confirmation gifts and birthday gifts. I'll say about birthday. Confirmation gifts are usually something they'll want to keep. But a birthday present for a child, a lot of times people just buy the most popular thing that's out there for a birthday, and your child thinks it's fabulous, and they just ignore all their other toys for a while, and they play with that for about a week. And then sometimes you'll notice they don't play with it anymore because it really wasn't something that suited them. They, they just want to try it out for a week. And after that week, they don't play with it anymore. And it just causes clutter in your house. So spirit that away. Put that away. If they ask for it, bring it back out. If they're not playing with it again, put it away. And eventually you can give that away. Okay? Oh, I don't know your name, Biblical Motherhood, but her husband was spoiled on Father's Day. Wonderful. Caitlin Cunningham, birthday season for us starting in July. Yay! I'm a July birthday. Our birthday season is mainly in the spring in my family. The house is a mess, so this live is very helpful. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay. All right, I think that's it. I don't see any other real questions or comments, so I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you have a wonderful day. I want you to get your weekly home blessing hour done first thing if you haven't done it already. Don't do it before you get you do your morning routine though. Forever Mimi, hello to the host and happy belated Father's Day to Mr. B and everyone
Thank you.
in the live. Happy Monday. Thank you, Mimi. Okay, girls, that's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope that you always remember that you are beautiful. So be beautiful.